Hey, what's up guys? Another build video here, and finally I have the Anthill V2 base. So the first video that I made, it got a lot of constructive criticism. A lot of people gave me tips on how to make this a more effective design. So I spent a lot of time revamping it and changing it. And this is basically what I have now. I'm just going to show you the core and what the actual thing looks like on the inside now, and then we'll get right into building it. So it's a lot different than the other one, but I'm going to show you guys how we're going to build this right now. I'm just going to go find a new spot. Right over here will work, and I'm going to start off with the base material of stone. So we're going to start with the low triangle like that, and then 3 high squares, and then around this 3 or 6 low stone foundations. Now from here, what you're gonna want to do is grab the triangle roofs, and let's see, you're gonna want to grab the triangle roofs, but before you do this, so if you're gonna build this base, you gotta make sure that these are upgraded to at least sheet metal, because they're gonna be almost impossible to access after you place these triangle roof things. So to place them, you gotta come here and then just go like this, and then like this, and just do that on all the sides. Sometimes they're a little tricky to place, and then we'll come grab our TC, and we'll place it just like that. Okay? So this is what we have so far. And I'm going to go right ahead, and I'm going to start off by going straight to armored. I want to show you guys the max base like I always do. Just like so. We'll come over here. We'll grab ourselves a triangle. And we'll go all the way around the base. Just like this. And then you can really choose where your front entrance is going to be. It doesn't matter too much. I'm going to start right here. And wherever your front entrance is, you're going to go two squares on the left of each triangle, and then just like that. And then we'll add our walls going all the way around the base. And then we'll grab our sheet metal doors. So we'll grab a bunch. I'm not going to do grid locks this time, and we'll just place the door on. And then we'll add some roofs. Just like this. I'm not going to mess with this TC just yet. I'm going to show you the front entrance first. And then we're just going to go like this. So we come out here, and we're going to leave this like that for now. Leave that triangle. And then we're going to come all the way around, except for here. So leave this as a doorway. And then this is going to be honeycombing on this side. And this will be a loot room. Grab a bunch of garage doors. Do this. And I gotta grab my boxes really quickly. So grab a bunch of your big boxes, however many you can craft at a time. And then a bunch of your small boxes. And then we'll just place the typical loot room. Like, just basically for drop boxes, you know, in case you want to depot quick and then get out quick again. Should always place the garage door first as well, which I already did. And then I'll just be quick with this. Boom. And then what you're going to want to do from here is come out and all the way around, just like this. And this wall's actually supposed to be open, and we'll just go door, door, This should be a garage door, and this should be a frame here. So what you see now is kind of a roundabout thing. So when you come out from here, I'll show you once again, this is the layout. So you come out from that main door and you just come around, and then this becomes this, and this becomes another loot room. Just like this. I'll do this really quickly. And this becomes another loot room, like this. And then I'll add my shop front and our doors. And basically, our front entrance is done. And from here, you just go around and the garage doors everywhere. And we'll do this part, but this is the entrance up to the second floor. We'll do that later. That door is facing the wrong way. That's gonna bother me. Obviously, the door is facing the right way. Now, from here, we're gonna... Well, the first thing we should do, or you don't have to, but I'm going to, is I'm gonna upgrade all this to metal. Just like that. Okay, so we're gonna do the TC part. Now you're gonna need a bunch of ladders to turn them into triangle ladder hatches. So like here, you're gonna need a bunch of these. To do this base, it's gonna be a little weird. What you're gonna wanna do is half wall, and then you're gonna want a window like this. And then I'm gonna upgrade this to armored and this to sheet metal. These can go to armored, it really depends. I'm not gonna make them to armored, but if you want to make the base that much stronger and you have the materials, go ahead. Now, that's all we can really do in here. Besides, you can actually get garage doors to make this not too open, which is really awesome. We'll do that right now. I think I placed it outside. Yes, I did. And we'll come around here. Place our doors. Like that. Perfect. And the final thing, just upgrade our ceilings. All the way to sheet metal. Perfect. And then if you want to, you can try and fit things in here. It's really challenging. I'm not even going to show you guys that. It's just a waste of time in the video. But if you really want to work on that, you can look around for that. It's really tough though. And from here, I'm just going to break that wall so I can place that. So got our jump up. So now we're at the second floor. Like so. And I'll show you what we're going to do here. The first thing we're going to do is wall this off. Like that. And then we're not going to go near that swirly thing, just the two squares. And that right there. And then we want doorways, and then just fill this like that, except this one, don't put a frame there. Double triangle at the edge. And we're gonna fill all of this with garage doors. And then we're gonna grab a bunch of furnaces. And right here you can add your furnaces. If I placed them correctly, I definitely didn't. This one has to be a little further back. This one like this, and this one like that. And then you can do your half walls. Break it, and then place a low wall. And for the rest, just fill everything else with furnaces. As many areas as we can. This will be all your furnace area. Perfect. And that is gonna stay open with a hatch or a wooden or the triangle frame, sorry, and that. And then we're just gonna fill all this in. all of our roofs. And the first thing I'm gonna do, not upgrade that to armor, upgrade everything to sheet metal, including the walls and this middle piece right here. These should be the other way around. Yeah, this should be as well. Because it's not going to matter if they pick into the front door. And then we're going to add a garage door, which I already did. Okay. And finally, we're going to work on the TC area. Now this is a little tricky, but you're going to want to grab all your frames and this. So we have to get down here. We have to jump and place our first frame. It doesn't really matter which way these are faced. And then we're gonna do this again. And then one more time. And finally, we're gonna do full walls like this. And then a door frame with a garage door. Okay? And then finally we're going to work on the main loot room. And we're going to do a wall like this. Or we're not going to do a wall like that. We're going to do, if it will let me, yeah, like that. And there's a reason that I changed that, and I'll explain in a second. We'll have this sheet metal, obviously. Everything here should basically be sheet metal. And then the same type of loot rooms, which you can close off with the glass window, or the reinforced glass. And the reason for me changing this is because if it's on the square, so the loot room's on the square, the bottom boxes will be lootable through here. If they break this, or they get up in there, somehow, we don't want those to be lootable. Those are like completely inaccessible. And then finally, if you really want to, you can do what you want with that. If you don't think it's a big deal, I mean, you don't have to follow the exact loot rooms, so you can place them really wherever you want. But I'm just not gonna make it because I feel like it's more efficient. And then we'll grab our bags and our campfire for comfort. And when I play, I always like to add a bunch of bear rugs because comfort can be a pain sometimes. Let me place this garage door first. And then bags, obviously fill the floors wherever you want. I'm going to place the garage doors first though, so then it's easy to place everything else. Place one there, and then you could just fill those with bags, or basically whatever you want. Like it can be really, it doesn't matter too much. And that's the main loot right there. And then we have the two loot rooms down below. And then you can do big boxes like around here with small boxes in the triangle corridors. Gotta close these garage doors below though. Or we do something like this, just for as much storage as possible. And obviously you can make these big boxes so you can find a way to fit them, but small boxes makes it generally easier to walk through these hallways without getting hit. And then one more thing, upgrade these two center pieces, two center walls to metal. And then basically this room's done, and obviously depending on how many players you want to have, you can just bag everyone in here. There's plenty of room, even if you rotate the bags like this. You get the idea. We have furnaces, we have all that, and then wherever your research and repair bench, or you can always pick them up or replace them down, or just move the furnaces somewhere else, you know. Those don't really matter. And then finally, we're gonna come up to the next floor. And before I do the shooting floor, I'm gonna show you the honeycombing. So we have this right now. This is what you should have for the honeycombing. I'm only gonna do it stone. Obviously, if you have the metal frags extra, you can just upgrade this to metal first. But I'm gonna show you stone because this place is already a lot of metal, so I'm not gonna do it. And we'll do stone. Obviously, just go around each triangle and honeycomb all the way up to this floor. Just like that. And then finally, fill in these areas. So these two on the left, the right and left of the door are this. Are the two triangles. And then the rest of them should be squares except the back here, which are two more triangles. And then, once again, build them all the way up with the roof in the middle. Just like this. And boom. That's the base. And now it's starting to all come together. And like I said, we come up here to the next floor. And we're gonna grab 2 stone like this. Garage door there. And then I'm gonna get off no clip here, and we're just gonna go around the base. I did not mean to do walls. I'm sorry, guys. I meant windows, and I'm not doing outer peaks for a reason. I know I could if you want to. I can make another video if you guys want to see that. Just leave a comment. But I'm not gonna do outer peaks because this base already has like a weird inner thing, and then I don't want the expenses to get too crazy, so we're gonna do that, like I said, and then we'll come grab our embrasures. If they don't just disappear out of my inventory. And we'll go all the way around. Embrasures always on the outside, not the inside. And finally, you're gonna wanna close this off. I think you can get a little box in here, and then we'll go upgrade this top, and then 2 walls, a roof, and then finally a garage door. The only hook I'm going to show you guys is right here, because if we go back down to this garage door, I think it's easier to open it and close it if there's a code lock. We come back up, and we have this, and then this door goes to the roof. My favorite part about this is most people are going to raid through this because they think this is going to be the way down. But it's not the way down. It's just going to hit a metal ceiling. And finally, we're at the top. So we have the honeycombing. We have the shooting floor done. We have the main loot, tier 3. We have the benches, and we have the cool inner peak down and the way to TC, obviously, in case you didn't realize already. I'll show you now. You're going to want to open this. And we'll grab any gun you want. I'll do MP5. Come over here. You can close the door behind you. You gotta look for the code lock. We'll come down in here. And 1 more floor. And then if somebody gets in here, you can shoot people and stuff like that. Shoot the raiders. You know, you get the point. If you leave this open, it's a little bit easier to shoot people. If it would let me stand by not getting caught in the ladder, but sometimes you get caught. It's a little pain. But obviously, you can shoot people through here. And then the CC's down there through the next ladder hatch. And yeah, it's actually pretty sick. I spent a lot of time revamping the design and changing it a lot for you guys, because it's a little bit of a it was a little bit of a mess the first time, but I think that we got it down pat, and yeah, it's actually really cool. It can be a little like tough to get out of these things. I'm gonna show you actually by going down all the way here how to get it out. So if you're stuck, you're gonna want to just go up and hold crouch to the edge, close it, do the same thing here, hold crouch, and you're gonna want to get up and get over to the edge kinda, and then close it, and then do the same thing, get over to the edge like the little triangle so you see the extra piece. Any of these works. Hold crouch and just jump. And if you can't get it on the last one, open the garage door. Just walk out and then close it. And then that's basically everything. And then obviously you can add a compound, whatever you want. And then we'll just go through rating costs. And the build cost is on the right there before I do this. 9,000 wood, 40,000 stone, 7,500 metal frags, and 150 high qual. Not too bad for bigger groups. And then if I get the TC, 9,000 stone, easy. This upkeep's not bad at all. 9,000 stone, 34 high qual, 4,000 metal frags, and then through the top, we'll start with rating costs. We have 3 rockets. I'll do it all by rockets. 3 rockets, 6 rockets, and then whatever way they went, they're probably gonna mess it up. 9, 10. We're down here, and then depending on the way they go, 13, and then if they figure out this, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 from the top down, but I doubt they'll get it straight because it's really confusing. The front door, we got 1, 2, there should be a garage door here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, if they accidentally go through here. And then I guess we already did the top door, but if they go up here, it's going to be 20 to 30 rockets to get all the way through there. And then through here, they'll have to hit the armor to get the TC. Well, you'll be able to shoot at them, obviously, and throw grenades, rockets, GLs, because I'm pretty sure all of those work. If I grab this, I'll do normal rocket. Grenade should work. Yep. And the other type of grenade. Rockets should work as well as the GL. I don't have to spawn it in. Weapons. Sorry guys. It's a little weird here. And GL. And grenade. And GL should work as well. And this is my server that I'm using, in case you guys wonder. And that's it for the video. This is the new anthill base. I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know what you guys think about this new design. If you think it has more issues and you want me to do a third version of it, I can. But otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And peace out, guys.